Robert Nichols here with Mr. Moore helping me out. This video is specifically geared toward our teen and adult students because this is part of our SAMI curriculum. I want to thank SAMI founder, my good friend and instructor, Mr. Peter Verkoff, because normally the SAMI material can only be found on SAMIUnternational.com. Given the situation right now, Peter gave me permission to be able to make some of these videos to help you guys at home that are not members of SAMI International. You should be. It's a good investment. There's a lot of material on there. There are thousands of videos. So we're going to take you guys through combat drill number 1. Okay, so for the teens and adults, you know what the combat drills are. You know what we're talking about. We're talking about the angles, the striking, all that kind of stuff. You guys have all done this. We're just helping you kind of remember it. So combat drill 1. If you remember in combat drill 1, the whole idea is that Mr. Moore is going to start with an angle 5 attack. He's going to stab to my body. When he thrusts to my body, I'm going to parry the action, parry the angle 5, and then my blade is going to cut across his arm. So I'm making that closing scissoring action when he attacks me. Okay, so here's the scissoring action. From there, if you notice, my blade is already pointed in line, and I'm going to counter with an angle 11. When I counter with that angle 11, he's going to take his top hand, he's going to parry across his body to stop it. Notice, if you can't see it on camera, he's using big C. So he'll use an open hand. He's not using a flat hand, he's using open so he can catch it. He brought his blade up so that way he's ready in line to counter to my angle 11. When he comes to my angle 11, it's important we get our arms out of the way. This will allow me to torque my body to the side and bring up my own block of here on his arm. See what I do with my blade, how I brought it back? Because now I can attack him and we can repeat the drill. A little tip from this point, I find it works best to just drop your blade. So he drops down, there's my angle 5, he cuts across. He comes into my angle 11, I block that. My blade comes up, watch what he does with his blade. Gets it back to his hip so he can block there, okay? Now, I know you can't see his side, but when we do the other side, you see it as well. He thrusts in on me. There's my crossing action to block and intercept it. I cut, I counter 11 and he blocks. He comes up here to my angle 11. I draw my blade back and I block. Okay, we're going to do it at a medium pace just so you can kind of see the flow to it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5, 11, 11. 5, 11, 11. Always being mindful of getting your arm out of the way of the incoming knife. Okay, you don't want to get cut with it. Now, if you don't have a partner to practice with at home, here you go. I'm going to be your partner. I'm going to stand in front of you. I just feel really silly. Face the video. You can do it. Get out of here. You're not needed anymore. All right? Okay, so visualize, right? Here we are. We're partners. I'm going to attack I'm coming in on the angle 5 so you can do the block. When I do the 5, remember you're doing a scissoring action, just as if you were trying to clap your hands together, but your one hand parries as your other hand cuts my arm. So I come in a thrust, you parry and cut across my arm. You're going to counter with the angle 11 up toward the side of my neck. I block that, right? And now I'm coming up with my angle 11. So you're going to pull your blade back to your hip as you twist your body to block my knife attack. You're now, since you're down here on your hip, you're going to come in at the angle 5 to attack me in the belly. As you come in, I do the cross. I'm going to counter to your angle 11, the side of your neck. You're going to turn and block that. As you then come up here to my angle 11, you go to stab me in the neck, I turn my body and block. Okay? Notice I loaded this in the next position. So now I come at you, you parry and cut. You come to my angle 11. I come to yours. Remember to bring your hand back to your hip because now you come in at the angle 5. 1, here I come at you. You come up at me, and we keep rinsing and repeating. Okay? I know it might be a little hard to do sitting here doing it with a video. I know it feels silly because, yes, combat drills are a partner drill. So if you don't have somebody to practice with at home that can do this, you can do it in the mirror. Mr. Nichols, I don't have my own knife. Use a pen. Use a spoon. Don't use a butter knife. You can still cut yourself with that, but you just need an object to mimic a knife. I've done drills at home plenty of times with a capped pen with my kid because we didn't have any training knives. If you have to rewind this and play it slower, I know there's an option in the setting in YouTube's to be able to slow the video down. Combat drill 1 is the hardest one because it sets up the action for all the other combat drills. But it's something that you guys can practice at home, okay? If you need help with it, send me a video. I will happily write you back and tell you the things that I'm seeing that you need to work on. But just keep training, guys, all right? We'll see you soon.